53 days, chat. 53 days. 53 days. 53 days. 69 around the corner. Well, I did. Left the lodge without moving on.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know where the soccer nets are? My apartment's in the same area. I got a bad case of the brain fog, and I can't seem to remember which way to go.
There's a way to glitch farm credits that everyone is doing. Don't get it. What? Like infinite credits? Infinite money? What is this? 9RP? What's up with that? Why would you taint your experience as single player? Because that's how people are. And that's the way the popcorn pops.
Still got something to say? UC security offered, but I refused. Their help is the reason I'm hurt in the first place. I was arrested a while back for tagging. One of the officers roughed me up pretty bad, and I haven't been the same since.
A lot of times people want it right now. They want everything and everything right away, right now. But a lot of times what they don't realize is that the fun of the game, what keeps you playing, is the chase for the next thing. It's like the carrot. Oh, I want that better gun in my ship. Oh, I want that better crew member. I want that better suit. I want to get that next experience point so I can, you know, do pickpocketing or whatever. And while you're chasing that, at the same time, you're going through the game, and like, then it becomes, oh, I have to find out what happens next in the story, or I can't wait to fight this big bad guy, or I can't wait to get in the next ship fight. And if you do it too soon, you'll just make it to where the game is not fun, and you'll stop playing it.
Maybe we should go back to Reliant and get you checked out.
But, you know, I think that is just part of human nature, because you see it everywhere. You see it in roleplay. You see it in single player. It's like, people are going to do it in single player, they're going to do it in multiplayer. Just people, man. I also think that this generation has that problem worse than anything, because now more than ever, stuff is instantaneous, right away. Guaranteed gratification. Guaranteed instant satisfaction. And, you know, people can go out there and get something, and like, they want it right away. And I think that definitely
You still talking?
is empowered or enabled by, you know, modern technology and screens everywhere and stuff like that. Yeah, attention span is definitely at an all-time low, for sure. And that's why I think, like, I was talking to you guys about long-form content versus, or like long-form story versus content when I was talking to Gibbs the other day. And I do think that there is obviously more growth and more attention and more catering to the short-form content. You know, high-octane moments, or very exciting, you know, stuff and chaos that's going on. And while I agree, that stuff becomes repetitive and shallow without story bundled up.
Maybe we should go back to Reliant and get you
around
checked
it.
out.
So it's tough, man. You really have to find a balance. I fully believe. Like, I do need to be doing more content-based stuff for the action and the, you know, instant gratification and the short form type thing. But at the same time, it all falls short and means nothing if it's not tied up into some longer form of story or content. So yeah, anyway. Okay, we have 13 subs and 890 bits, but I'm going to add the 60 that Queen did. because I felt like that really got it going, and just say thank you. So, hopefully you guys are okay with that.
You still talking?
Give back, add some generosity to the squad. So that would make it a total of 73 sub gifts and 890. So 73 times 5. Let me do some quick math here. 73 times 5 is 365 plus 9. 374 minutes. I don't think that I missed a donation. No donations this time. I always got to double check because I never freaking know in my life. All right, sweet. I think we're good. I think we're good. So anyway, I do think storytelling is important, especially in roleplay. You know, I definitely have characters who are bit characters and who are, you know, all about that short form content, who aren't trying to tell a larger story, but I do try and introduce those characters to add to a larger story. Like Antonelli is having a father, giving not only Greenwood roleplay and story, but also some, you know, a wild and wacky
Still
day
got
on top
something
of it.
to say?
And then same with Beauregard, adding to Stag's story and her content. Even though we haven't met her yet, we gotta really play that character again and run into her, make it really happen. But you know, adding to stuff instead of just being a meme or a bit, which, you know, Chef started off like that, but then he quickly was a lot more.
Really? Is this some sort of scam? I'll have you know, I got no creds.
A scam, just ain't aside. You got me. This is a scam. How are you in Midbay?
Not yet. I'm actually starving, but I think I have some canned goods at home. I've got some chronic health problems. Aches, pains, you name it, I got it. Most days I can deal with it, but sometimes my body doesn't respond at all, and I end up in the med bay. They put me on some pretty hard meds, and it takes a while for the fog to clear. The doc said to give it a few hours, but I'd rather not stick around this dump any longer than I have to. Andy Singh. Well, if I'm gonna owe anyone, I'd rather it be the house than the UC. All right, you win. Seeing as I got no one else, might as well roll the dice with a stranger. So, go on, lead the way.
All right, let's do it, guy. Get some grub.
It's nice to see. Do you know why this place has stood for so long? I make sure sure I can. Just tell me who it's for, and we can get it sorted.
This viewership exploded from TikTok. That's where his issue lies, in my opinion. They're craving some. I don't know if it's necessarily the issue. It's just, you know, some people are seeking different things. There's no reason why there can't be a place for both.
I've got it right
I think
here.
he definitely wants to
Is this
still
for you to hear?
Well,
You know,
I don't have any credits.
feed that TikTok
so
audience and pump out the TikToks, which is something I really need to be doing. I've not been able to really upload and take the time to go through things in way too long. And plan to as soon as we get the opportunity.
Then you're good. I already talked to Andy, and this one's on the house.
Thanks, Kay.
So, you know,
You're welcome, kid. It's just good to see you alive and well.
I think that
You know, there was a time
their
when
characters,
you'd
both
be
Greenwood
in here
and
every
Gibb,
night.
having the
Things
opportunity to be
change.
wrapped up in what we have going on definitely
I
helps
know.
create that
Believe
balance.
me, I know. And I get
For
it's
sure.
hard to come out here, but just don't be a
I need
stranger.
to better
okay?
create that balance for myself.
I'm sorry. I'll try not to.
Good. I'm glad we got that sorted. Here's the soup. Be careful, it's a little hot.
But I will say, Gibbs is pretty damn good about crafting and making things into a story for sure. Taking an idea or a moment to create content and then pushing it towards a story element. So I think he'll be fine. I think he's already doing good.
I wish I could go with you on your ship,
Ah,
but I'm not old enough.
here we are. Home sweet home. Yeah, you'd have to live around people like me. Not much fun in that. But thanks for the help. I probably would have found it on my own, but it would have been a chore.
Yeah, love me some Green, man. It's been really cool because I've seen both Greenwood and Classic Steve get partnered from the journey. Like during our subathon, actually, we've seen both of those guys hit partnership, which has been really, really cool. We've seen both of them grow. I mean, hell, like I've said this before. Whenever I found Greenwood, Greenwood was streaming to like 8 to 15 people, you know. And when I met his character like months back, I was like, this guy's amazing. I
You
love
still
him.
talking?
He's super funny. He's super talented. I was like, how are more people not, you know, watching this guy? And got to know him and like bring him in and like, you know, do more role play with him.
Oh, right, the soup from Kay's.
And
It's been a long time
and
since I had a
then
warm meal.
luckily we met Gibbs shortly after that, and I was able to introduce Greenwood to Gibbon, Tony to Eamon, and then those two spent time together in the morning, you know, when I wouldn't be around or was still sleeping or whatnot. So kind of just worked out really, really great, man, to be honest. Just, you know, life's funny sometimes, and it's really cool.
You might say that. Before I got hurt, I used to stop by Kay's
So I'm
every
blessed to
night
have met
for a
them both,
super
and I'm also
sandwich.
blessed to have, like, you know,
It didn't matter how bad my day was or how empty my pockets
been
were.
able to like bring all these
As long
people
as
together.
I had my food and my beer, I'd be good. All that weight would just wash away. And to be honest, I haven't felt that feeling in ages. Until now. So, you doing this for me, it means a lot. Thanks. At least you're honest about it. Some people do a kindness and then get all preachy about it. Like I need to treat them special because they helped me. Anyway, before I go off on another rant, I'll just say thank you and let you go.
All right, 150 XP, baby. Yeah, last 3 months have been crazy, man. Been a lot of fun. Feel very lucky to have met, you know, a bunch of amazing people. As always, we usually meet a bunch of great people when we get in these roleplay experiences, and then also have met you guys, man. It's been really, really cool, to say the least. You told me to accept a cargo mission from the mission board, but I did. Maybe I should accept another one? Yeah, I've told Gibbon this before, and hopefully he knows, but I'm very, very lucky and blessed to have met that guy. And absolutely love him and his community and all the kindness they have shown me and he's shown me. So he's a good one, man. He's definitely a good one. Feel very lucky. Cargo mission from the mission boards. I thought we did a cargo mission already. Didn't, huh? Okay. Can't do a cargo mission yet. Alright, I think I've done every freaking mission we could possibly think of. Except for talk to Sarah. I don't know if there's anybody else out around here that we haven't talked to or met. Done like every request we possibly could. Met all the people. We've not gotten a crewmate though, I will say.
Pardon. If you're hiring, I could really use the work. Let me know if you change your mind.
Yeah, that's another cool thing. I mean, like, we've seen people go from not having PCs or being a part of, like, PC gaming to getting PCs and then joining PC gaming and then joining... and then joining streaming and all kinds of stuff. So it's been really cool. Nice.
I have 3 projects that are that big right now because no one has time to help.
You know what we need to do? We need to go back to the sheriff guy, the chief guy, whatever his name is.
I hope I'm as cool as Solomon Coe when I grow up.
Yo, Greenwood, what's going on, man? Let's see, buddy. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, man. Likewise. I could say that again. Say that again for sure. So, I think the biggest thing, like the biggest positive and benefit for all of us is that we can rest easy knowing that Greenwood no longer has to call in to work 5 or 6 times a year telling them that he's getting his appendix taken out. So I feel really good about that for sure. Hopefully you guys take some solace in that as well, because they're gonna figure it out eventually. It was only the clock was ticking.
Keep it close. Never know.
Yeah, you know, you would think people would know that.
It's
but
cliche, but it's true. You won't find a better
I think
selection of more
grocery store
reasonable
managers
prices anywhere.
were counting the number of times this guy was going in for an appendix taken out, and they're starting to question things. So whew, I think we're all lucky that we dodged that bullet. How's your Starfield adventure going? Game is freaking way too much fun. I like how credits instantly get cleaned, but everything else is...
Of course.
Oh shit! Should have gone to the buyback. Damn it! Okay, mixes in. It's all mixed in here now. Frick. All right. Well. Yeah, if let me tell you this though, if old Greenwood ever tries to tell you that
Pleasure dealing with you.
he's got to take some time off for his appendix, what that really means is suspended without pay, okay? And we know what suspended without pay means. Let's just put it that way.
I help out Henry from time to time. Not very often these days.
I really want to get back here and loot all this shit, but I think the only way I can get a key is if I pickpocket this guy. And this guy is always watching.
I can't open my... Stay out of
Work for the Crimson
trouble.
Fleet, I'm a true space pirate. Alright!
Okay, I don't have the patience.
I'm gonna
for
kill the entire Crimson Fleet, make my own space pirates. Like a real space pirate. But I guess you gotta start somewhere. So maybe I'll work my way up, who knows?
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight.
I'll tell you what
training.
though, I don't know if you know this guy Antonio, but I looted every single thing in this motherfucker's shop. Multiple miniguns, every spacesuit, every jetpack, everything. And let me tell you, that was an adventure. Had to force this guy back into his hole, all the way back here into this little space. And pretty much just then I would run back here and steal all of his goods. Every gun on the wall, every minigun in a box.
You ask me, the real New Atlantis is down here. All that stuff tops.
Just one more for old time's sake, Antonio. Huh? Ah, you out and crazy guy. Good to see you. Good to see you. Antonelli Varelli, that's my name. My father loved me very much.
Another day, another shift.
Something I can help you with?
I think I've done every quest that I could possibly do at this place. Chat, I think it's time for me to move on in my life.
People joke.
We also stole
Say
some
those
organs
Marine
for
zealots worship a
13,000
snake.
credits.
Well, let me tell you, it ain't a snake. Some kind of celestial
rob this safe over here. There's a couple of safes that are like impossible to get into, like these master safes. How the fuck do I get into these? I gotta do some more lock picking. I mean, what's up with that? Yeah, there's a few places around these parts that we can't get into. It's freaking me off, let me tell you. It fricks me off. I guess we're gonna have to come back to this shithole at some point. I don't want to steal all this food, like this XP gain food. That's huge.
I'm not much for prayer. Tried it once, didn't stick. But maybe it's like dating. I was just on the wrong side.
Suspended without pay. Yeah, I thought it was hilarious that this guy, Greenwood, is such a shitter that we give him, he basically has been working and doing nothing at Weasel News for like, I don't know, like a month. We get him hired on originally, he makes money, then complains that he's not making enough money while doing nothing. Then he gets a pay bump, and we become CEO, and we raise the amount of money he's making, still while he does nothing. Then he goes on and commits crime. We gotta go over here. Then he goes on and commits crime, and gets to keep his job. Then finally kills a guy, and becomes a suspect for murder, and still has his job, making money. Finally, a couple days before the trial, we have the opportunity to fire him where it doesn't look sus, because he's brought way too much heat, not only for our organization, our criminal underground organization, but as well as the business. And he, in character, throws a fucking fit about it. And then goes out and slanders Weasel and the employees while riding around with Jimmy Jabroni. And I'm thinking to myself the whole time, I'm like, is this guy out of his fucking mind? He's been making free money for a whole fucking month or two, and he's got the nerve? After almost bringing down our criminal organization and bringing attention to Weasel? This son of a bitch. Probably Weasel employee. Like, oh my God, Tony. You've got to be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Oh man, you are definitely selling it. Not doing Weasel any favors.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
After Weasel's done you a lot of favors, but you are definitely selling it. I'd like to sue under unlawful firing. Jesus Christ. This guy. Helps the case, I swear. Whatever you say. You're lucky Kenny has a soft spot for Tony. Because the rest of the criminal organization is now looking around like, what does this guy actually do for us? But only bring us trouble. He's never kicked back once.
Your father dropped by.
Caused a lot of problems.
Here.
Costing the other guys their jobs at Weasel because now I'm having to fire them because too much heat's been brought on it. And the rest of the criminal organization's like, yeah, what does this guy do again?
He's important. I need him. I need him for something. I'm not sure what, but we gotta keep him around.
Did you? Who'd you give that to? 40 barrels and 5 green cards. Put them on the warehouse, and now they're gone, so someone used them. Probably got transported to the new warehouse after they cleaned everything out. But, I'm sure that'll make a strong case. I'm sure that'll make a strong case whenever, some of the other members of the organization start asking Tony.
What? He's been with us for like 2.5 months. He's obviously kicked back a ton. 20 barrels and 5 green cards. Okay? He's making huge contributions while also bringing down the entire organization.
He's useless. Oh no. I mean, I fucking love Tony, dude. God damn it. I fucking love him. I do think Kenny has got a soft spot for him. For sure. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Tony been representing the Pony Boys in jail.
And you're going to be there for it.
What happens if Tony gets life? He's off the server? Well, that means his character will be in prison for life. Pretty sure. Meaning that he'll probably have to make a new character. Or, try and get bail or something. I don't know. And that's the worst part, is that we can't even visit. What I mean, like, there are so many eyes because of that action. You have no idea the mess that we've been cleaning up and the things that have trickled because of it. You threw a fucking meteor in the ocean and caused waves. And so because of everyone, like, I have people like
This
Cheryl
silence
Jones
is getting awkward.
coming up and questioning us, accusing us of being the reason that Jolene lost a finger through Larry Berry because of stuff that Winnie is telling her. I'm thinking to myself, how in the possible fuck could anyone make that leap and that connection when we literally are never seen around Larry Berry and we've seen Jolene twice? And I'm thinking to myself, what kind of magic ball crystal leaps are you making? Are you hanging out with the cops? Because the cops obviously, know way too much and where everybody is. So you must be smoking what they're smoking. So yeah, I've got all kinds of when he did it, Dante, but as far as we know, unless Tony's been opening his mouth again, which I would hope to God that the amount of times that Tony has been in the hot pot, in the hot seat, for potentially saying too much, which, who knows how much he's actually said out of character. But you would think that Tony has learned his lesson about how, actions have consequences, especially with words and saying too much. 'Cause he's been down this road. So,
You in deep thought.
let's hope
or
that's
something?
not the case. Their special Tony tracker. But who knows? We'll find out in story. It's just like, right now, there's no way we can talk to Tony or even go visit him. Tony learning lessons, that doesn't sound right. I mean, he literally had to shoot. He chose to kill his own best friend at the time. And, whack, quote unquote, his best friend at the time. The one guy he said that would be the only person who ever would come looking for him if he died. And then at the time chose a doctor who he barely knew, which Kenny was mind blown at that. But he's like, you know what? I trust Tony if you think there's value in this person. And
hello?
at the time, I'll be honest with the OC, I was hoping that the other choice is going to be made purely because, we needed people. I very much wanted to bring Steven in. We still need people. We are desperately in need and recruiting people. And it's so hard to find people who aren't snakes that are loyal and trustworthy and down for something. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. So yeah, hopefully he didn't say anything to Dante, and if Dante didn't say anything to Winnie, but I highly doubt that. And once
You're
again, I don't
awfully
know for sure,
quiet.
obviously, but in character, and he's got a lot on his plate. And the worst part is he can't even go see his best friend or one of his best friends in prison, who's struggling right now because it will make things look more sus. And we've got like the AG and the prosecutor and the DOJ literally like investigating the fuck out of us. So us going down to see Tony in prison isn't a great look. So if we do it, we'll have to be in like a complete disguise and like in a different car, which that might be fun. Maybe we can do that. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. All right, we ready? I'm ready, Sarah.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're...
The fact that Jolene was innocent, whereas Steve
that
wasn't...
means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are.
At the
I've been
time,
letting my
Jolene had a lot of
contacts know
conversations
to
and
look
dealings
out
with
for
the
strange
Marabuntas.
metal
I don't know if she was
objects.
already a clean guy
Get
for the
back a lot
Ballas
of
yet or
noise,
not.
Usually. But a tip
So-
from UC Vanguard sounds promising.
And she was hanging out with a guy she knew was robbing banks. So that person was definitely not innocent. Innocent is not the word that I would use, for sure. All goes wrong, and you can't need to buy a Weasel helicopter to get me out. Oh, don't worry, man. I don't know if I want to spoil this stuff for you, but or the chat, but I kind of already know how this is gonna go. To be completely honest, I already know what happens.
You in deep thought or something?
And let's just say Gary is one hell of a lawyer. So, you know, buckle up. Enjoy. We'll see. I'm more worried about the fact that I'm more worried about the fact of the procedure as well as the way that everything was conducted by the police to make the arrest originally and to actually show up on the scene. A lot of the things don't make sense whatsoever. Because from what I understand with the cops, I haven't actually watched their VOD, but this is stuff that I've been told. So take it with a grain of salt. But the cops responded to a gunshot that took place all the way out there in the forest at the woods where the original shooting and single bullet happened. Now, the gunshot radius is fairly big, but it would still stay within the woods. How the cops knew to go to the exact spot on the beach where the body was. Now, I'm not sure if the guy pressed his life alert or not, is the question for sure. Who knows? But then not only that, then there was a different cop who then called in looking after they had changed clothes, their appearance, and changed their car. And then I guess they were hiding or something. I don't really know exactly the situation, but there was another cop who called in on the radio about, yeah, I got him, without actually talking to them, hearing their voice, and only seeing from a distance that they had different clothes in a different car. That also doesn't make a lot of sense. So yeah, there's a lot of fricking around happen. And doesn't really add up for me. Then again, I could be wrong, right? This is just a matter of perspective. This is only the perspective of the information that I have. Maybe there's something missing. So yeah. I'm thinking that there's some crystal ball action possibly happening. Or something like that. I wish I could say that was the only time. Y'all know that's not the only First mission, we're joining Constellation.
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them.
But, you know, it's
That's
just, it's
why
not fair.
Constellation
It's the main thing.
exists in
It's
a
not fair
way.
for criminals who get
To put pieces like
meta
this
and have
together.
their information that they've worked really hard for just handed out to other people, and it's not fair for criminals who have the cops abuse their power, which is the main thing. Is like, you know, cops have so much power, and you need to have the right people behind using that power in the right way to create good role play, and not just trying to make the arrest or catch the bad guy. Because it's not about catching the bad guy at all. But, you know, I mean, people are people, so it's tough sometimes.
Hello? You've done this before, eh? Wise words. We watch each other's backs. We'll be fine.
You're jealous of Tony, you
But
must
it's
be doing
not
something
just
wrong.
that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn
Oh
more
my God.
about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Yeah. I'm not going to spoil for you guys what's going to happen, but I'm almost certain, I'm like 90 or 80% certain that it'll go a certain way. His Count reached out to me, asked me some advice. Some, I guess the best way to phrase it is like roleplay advice. And basically was like, yep, you're spot on, man. Do what you do best. Oh yeah, I definitely feel for Greenwood though, because it's like it's
You okay?
I don't know, it's just not fair to him at all. Also, the whole situation around like the Dara situation, like I don't know why there was the intent. I still am confused as to why there was the intent to continue wanting to chase roleplay with this guy after he had been such a heavy sniper and meta user and then RDM'd us. Those are all red flags for me. That anybody metas, snipes, or RDMs, I'm staying away from that person. And you try to do your best. You know, you don't want to necessarily avoid roleplay, but you don't have to roleplay with every single person or continue to take things further. Like if they come to you and attack you at Weasel, you have the scene, but then like following them or like having them like chase you or something like that was just a bad idea to continue to try and get mixed up with a guy who had already RDM'd us and had been sniping and stuff like that. So because those guys don't play by the rules or care about the rules. So you know, it is what it is, but yeah, a lot of tough lessons I feel like were learned. Definitely tough lesson is the interacting with like, I'm sure he's a great guy, you know, hopefully I'm sure his character, he's not just like his character, I would imagine, and he does, you know, provide some fun content, but at the same time
This silence is getting awkward.
doesn't give a shit about the rules, for sure, and that gets you in some messy situations where you could be wrapped up in some stuff you don't want to be wrapped up in, and they're not going to get the role play that you probably are looking for from somebody like that. And then there was a tough lesson about going back to dumping a dead body. It was a tough one as well. That hopefully was learned, but that's the way the popcorn pops. Talking about that, you little shit. I don't think it was necessarily on you, from what I understand. I think that was like, you know,
in deep thought or something?
fucking Eamon just really wanted to say goodbye to a dead body. Oh yeah, skipping rocks. That's right, they're skipping rocks. That's let me tell you this: if you ever make it out of prison, the first thing you probably need to go do is skip some fucking rocks. Tell that story. Then again, I don't know if you'll have to. I don't know if you'll be worried about it. We'll see. Yeah, your guy's obsession with Gib is, or Eamon, or whatever it is, whether it's the character or the streamer, is very strong. Very, very strong. It was very much a pain in the ass.
You okay?
You know, Eamon was an international rock skipping champion back in Ireland. Well, that makes a lot more sense. Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. They were definitely not in love. That was some on the spot, content, extra stuff that Gibbs added. There's no fucking way in hell that those guys were in love. Jesus Christ. Well, I hope it was worth it, because he might get going to prison for life. Say goodbye to his lover who was dead.
This silence is getting awkward.
Watch this. Tony loves here, and it's all coming out in court. Yeah, I'm sure that'll go over well. I'm sure Gary won't pull his hair out.
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
I'm not. I'm glad he did that, girlish. I'm hoping that's his ticket out of here. I mean, that's the final straw. Dude's been banned twice already. How many strikes does this guy get?
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security
They don't
to
have
our
actual
doorstep.
boxes like that. I don't
Every
think
member of
that's not a
Constellation
thing.
is their own conscience. Understood? I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective society. We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you latitude in your choice of means.
Oh, understood.
Good.
So I can do whatever the
Let's
hell I
take a
want.
little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
We're gonna what? Stroll through New Atlantis. Are you out of your mind?
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Ooh, look who's got a Laredo gun.
Next time, use your...
And we lost health from that? What the frick? How do I use my jetpack? What the frick, lady? Yeah, I definitely wish I could go talk to him. Basically, that ripple effect from all that stuff has made it to where I pretty much can't even talk to anybody. Like, my character, because he's so heavily looked at, I like can't talk to any of the normal people that I usually roleplay with or see on a regular basis because it would put them at risk,
good to see
including
you.
myself.
Who's
So
your
it's
friend?
like, can't talk to Tony,
Hopefully Constellation's newest
can't talk to
Thought I'd run
Sonny,
through some legwork
can't talk to Larry, like any of those
Ah,
organizations.
another space explorer.
Stuff,
Hey,
man.
you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United
Go in
Colonies,
disguise,
earn some
yeah,
credits.
that's probably
even get your UC citizenship?
probably an option. Flip side to that is we're in disguise doing that, you know, then we're not also setting the public perception of us being in the office and making it look like, you know, we're boring as hell and all that good stuff. So 6 one way, half a dozen the other.
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Yeah, definitely. I'd
Here's
love to
what I
send
got
people,
for
but
you
that's
two.
the problem is we don't have that many
volunteer
people.
by the name of
We have
Moira.
E, Kev,
helps patrol the old
and
neighborhood.
Chop.
Sol, Mars.
Chop hasn't been
Neptune,
around and only
you know.
just came back
The
after being
Sol
away for like
system.
2 weeks. Now he's in
Which
the
admiral
ICU.
did he upset to get
Kev is
that
away for
posting?
4 days.
He's
Hank
Martian,
is gone for 4
born and
days.
raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy
Keeves has
metal
been
ornament he's been
having
showing off to the
school.
old grounders.
School's back in, so
Matches
Keeves
that
has been like
description Sarah
barely.
gave me.
You know, he's been in and out, and E's got a baby on the way. So like our entire organization is pretty much, you know, hit or miss to where it's like basically just me, Chop, and Kev at this point. And you know, Kev being gone for 4 days, Chop in the ICU, it's like we have like nobody, man. That's why we were so desperate to like recruit more people and find more good people, more like trustworthy, you know, loyal people. I mean, that's why we put so much like stock in Tony early on, because Tony was new to the server and Tony didn't know how to do crime. He didn't know anything when we first met him, and we wanted to show Tony love, or like Kenny wanted to show Tony love. He wanted to like put a lot of information in him.
Everything all right?
Because he was like, this guy's got, you know, he's got no affiliations. He's got, you know, if we show him love and we like take care of him, then he'll be good to us. And like, so we were always good to Tony. We've always tried to be as good to Tony as we possibly can. But you know, and then Tony joined us, and then we had to make sure that our shit wasn't burning down and information about us wasn't getting out to all these random people and stuff. With a little roleplay spice thrown in.
Oh, he goes way back. I think he was recruit number 81 or something. You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars.
You need to give people a
They wanna
chance.
get
Cheryl
off
coming to
Mars.
Kenny could be an opportunity. She accused us of a lot. Obviously, she had good intentions, but at the same time, it's risky. Because in Kenny's mind, he's like, you are helping us by telling us this and to tighten up. But at the same time, there's no way in hell I could just sit here and tell you the truth or tell you what's going on. And that's why, like, whenever we asked her about drugs and she was telling us that she wanted to sell drugs, we were like, okay, someone will be in touch, someone will talk to you. And then nothing happened. And then she kind of threw that back in our face whenever we were talking about it later. So,
I'm here all day if you've got something else on your mind.
she's a possibility, but she's also very nosy, and we don't know where her loyalties lie. Like, we don't know what she's saying to other people. Like, people are saying stuff to her. What is she saying stuff to other people? Is she making the same accusations? Like, we have no idea. Kenny has no idea. Was it dumb on Kenny's part, though? we were like putting some trust. She had been like a good employee. She had shown us love. She had shown us loyalty. She was saying that she really wanted something, and we were just talking. We were just having a conversation. Talking's talking. Actions are completely different. And at the end, we were like, hey, someone will be in touch to help her out. We were trying to help her out was the intention, because she was like looking for help.
Take your time.
Before we had stopped being all Santa Claus of crime and drugs, we wanted to help her because she had been good. That was kind of like the idea behind it, was like, let's help this person out. They've been, good to us or whatnot. But at the same time, like, obviously OOC, the conversation with like Cheryl and Winnie, Cheryl's over here like blasting Kenny and like feeding off of all the Winnie energy that Winnie's saying, and she's like saying all this stuff about, Kenny, like, oh, Kenny's this, Kenny's that, and like feeding info to Winnie to like really spice this thing up and stir the pot. But obviously Kenny doesn't know any of this.
I'm here all day. If
so is she truly trustworthy? I mean, fuck no. It's the reality of OC. She's saying all this accusation and things, dropping information to Winnie about us. But in Kenny's mind, all he knows is that she came to him with the intention of getting us to tighten up. But at the same time, she was very nosy and poking about, asking questions. And during this time where he's like, everything is sus as fuck to him, and he's like high paranoia because of all the DOJ stuff, and then the accusations of like, did you cut someone's finger off and all this other stuff, all these crazy leaps. And he was like, all right, we gotta flip the script.
Everything all right?
We have to like really play it cool around this person. We have to like reel back, like where we were slowly letting our guard down to like work with her and like bring her in. Like, obviously, I mean, OC, I would love to have Stag in the organization. Her character's amazing. In character, obviously, and like we don't know if we can trust her, is the reality, or who she's talking to. And she has a lot of trust and loyalty to these grandbabies, but we have no idea who these grandbabies are. So, it's the way the popcorn pops, baby. So it's a wait and see for Kenny. He's like, we'll wait and see. Right now, I'm focusing on all this other stuff, and I'm just going to be very careful about what we say around Cheryl right now, as she already feels people are telling her this and that. Now he's factoring in the fact that she did it out of like trying to be loyal and trying to help him out, but at the same time, she mentioned a bunch of grandbabies, but she wouldn't give any of the names up. And while if the case was that she was trying to align and be loyal, Kenny would have respected that and made sure that that anybody she cares about, and if she was like working with us, is taken care of. But because that wasn't the case, he doesn't know where her loyalties lie and what she's saying to people, and if she can be trusted. But yeah, 1 second, chat. I'll be right back.
Take your time. I'm here all day if you've got something else on your mind. I'm here all day if you've got something else on your mind. Take your time.
All right. Everybody got jokes. Everybody got jokes. Space meetings this, space meetings that. I enjoyed Harold's yoga session. I missed it. I didn't get to see too much Harold Hummings. It's just tough because that character, like Kenny, has been burned more times than we can count at this time.
You mean hitting the bars?
Like the character has been
nothing wrong
lied
with
and betrayed time after time after time, where it just is. It's really hard for him to trust people, and their loyalty has to be unquestionable, basically, or their trust. They have to be like there has to be no question in their trust because of everything that he's gone through, and he just knows how people are in the city and how people talk to everybody, and there's just snakes everywhere and people are two-faced, and so it's just really tough for him to like put any trust and loyalty in anybody unless it's like unquestionable for sure. Let's see now, man. You'll meet.
Everything all right?
I need to have BJ meet your old character at some point. That'd be hilarious.
It's definitely a lifestyle. Burning.
Probably there's still more to in this 1941.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
What are we supposed to do? Talk to Sarah's contact? Were they down below?
If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the lobby.
I can generally say why Kenny is paranoid. Oh man, I mean, playing the character as paranoid as I possibly can, considering like he's got people telling him that people are saying this about him, people are saying this about him, the DOJ is asking questions about him, people are meeting with the prosecutor and the AG and all this stuff. Like, yeah. And how many people have betrayed us now that we went into business with, or that we've done stuff with? I mean, everybody.
I've flown across most of the settled systems
There's
in
so
all
many
manners of
fewer people that
spacecraft,
have not done that than
and
have
yet,
done that.
I still get sick on the gnat.
Oh yeah, it's tough. Definitely tough. Go up Mora and Sidonia. Does she just follow me around now? Are we stuck with her?
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic.
Can I get her to just, like...
Let's finish what we've started before we go our separate ways.
Okay. I'm stuck with her. We have to do this quest, basically. Alright. That's fine.
So I've got some news for you. My partner and I...
Alright, let's get off this planet. We've seen, I think, everything this planet has to offer.
liked
We
that
met our
statue.
parents. We made 70,000 plus credits. We got a bunch of good gear. We've done a bunch of
what the artist was
quests.
trying to represent.
Almost a little late. I want to see how strong we are with this minigun and... We got a bunch of weapons. We got legendary weapons. We got blue weapons. Let's see the strength of this minigun for sure.
You don't need to wear your helmet.
What's that, motherfucker?
Security scanners, chemical sensors. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Alright. Been on this planet a long time. This UC Marine stuff is pretty good, man. 72, 56, 64. It seems pretty freaking good. Need to drop these resources off on the ship. I'm not sure if Dixon was here. Dixon was telling me that I could take all of my resources from my ship and store them in my, like, infinite chest here on Frontier at the Constellation Lodge.
We're ready to depart.
And I could still use those materials when crafting. So the Adam's in yo booty. Yo, what up, Andy? How's it going, man? Good to see ya. Long time to see, brother. Hope you're doing good. I know you've been streaming, kicking ass over there on Kick. Hope everything's going great for you. Don't knock us in the house. My brother from another. Should I just, like, grab all this shit? I want to kind of... frick, dude. If you guys aren't already following Andy Milnakis, either on Twitch or on Kick, definitely show the guy some love, man. One of the funniest motherfuckers I know. And talent, dude. Guy makes crazy music. He juices on the regular. He does all kinds of stuff. Traveling doing IRL, dude, your IRL streams have always been freaking goated, bro. Some of the best views, some of the best good times with buds, some of the best food. It's good to be lazy sometimes, though, you know? Sometimes you gotta just relax a little bit. I want to see if we can dump this stuff in the chest. Apparently we have a room in the lodge on this planet where we can, like, put endless amounts of materials for,
no bounty. It's clear.
for storing things, so I kind of want to see if we can do that. My safe is full of junk. You know what I'm talking about, though, Green? Apparently we have, like, some chest on the lodge or something like that. Let's see, I think it's in the Mass District. It's a lot of work after 7 years of doing it, yeah. Yeah, true, definitely know what... I mean, it should be fun, too. Most of your IRL streams are, like, whenever you're going on vacation and doing fun stuff. Or whenever you're going to events. Or at least the stuff that I've seen.
Sidonia is an industrial town.
So,
people there tend to be...
You know, you don't want to, like, ruin those... or cheapen those experiences by feeling like it becomes work. I say do it whenever you feel like doing it. That's when we get the best stuff. You and the boys hanging out. Shit is always a good time. And he posts a lot of his stuff on Twitter too about like the food and stuff. He's a big foodie, I would say. Always trying new stuff, so it's always kind of cool to see what he's getting up to, what he's trying. I think it's this way is the...
Hi. How you doing?
Am I in the right spot? Maybe it's a different area. Right over here. Yeah, yeah. Work and play kind of thing. I think we're in the right spot. Yeah, we are. Yes, dude. I remember, like, he's had a lot. I mean, I want to say it was, I'm pretty sure he's done stuff with Seer where they went to Tokyo, or it's either Seer or, Byron, R.I.P. I can't remember. There's some old content, bro. I remember them,
to maintain
like,
the lodge, but I'd
goofing
say it's
off
worth
inside of a
every
hotel.
credit.
I vividly remember this. They were like they were waiting for like a hotel elevator, and it was like fucking 2 or 3 in the morning, and they were like coming out of a night out.
Are satisfied and
it was just good vibes. It was just the boys being boys, having a good time. Okay, where's my room? Yeah, oh my gosh, you know how it goes on RP servers, man. There's always drama. There's always drama, bro. There's definitely a lot of creators that I miss very, very much that are not as active or around, and it sucks. I mean, still, no place is perfect, dude. There's still issues that Ignite's battling. I've even looked around recently at, you know, other places, trying to find another spot, but it's tough, dude. It's tough. It really is. Find a place that I mean, it's always like the grass is always greener thing, right? So it is what it is. It's just the nature of beast with role players, I guess, and RP and drama on those servers, all that kind of stuff. It sucks. You just kind of gotta go wherever you can and have fun whenever you can. I want to say this is like which one's our bedroom? Which one's supposed to be our room, chat? This one? One of these things is supposed to be, pretty sure there's supposed to be like a case. And that is just good P, not just gang shit. Rinse and repeat, yeah. I haven't tried Prodigy yet. I know some people are checking it out. I know the owner over there pretty well, Ravage. He used to be the owner over there on Twitch RP, and I played on Twitch RP for a couple years when I first started GTA, and so know him pretty well. I've seen like a lot of people have gone over to Prodigy recently, like all of Chang Gang, Summit's over there.
I am at your service,
Jobless Garrett's
Captain.
over there, a bunch of different creators. So I'm really happy that there's, you know, I think that there's more places to play is a good thing. And I'm whitelisted over there, so I could definitely jump on anytime I wanted to. Just haven't given it a shot myself. I'm worried though, because I don't know if it's like, is that the place that they're calling home, or is like everybody kind of like biding time until Onyx? Man, I don't know which one of these bedrooms is supposed to be mine. Yeah, Keeban's over there. I mean, it's definitely worth a try, man. You never know. There's nothing to lose for sure. I just am curious myself, is like, are they staying over there, or are they kind of just like waiting and buying time for DW and Wise Guy's new server? You know, who knows? Is this the storage? Let's try and find that one chick and ask her which one's my room. I really don't know which one of these is supposed to be my room. Is she in here sleeping? No. That's safe there. That's it. First bedroom on the right. This one here. This is our room. This is kind of nice. This is the one. Oh wow. Okay. So we could just do something like this. Store all resources. Bada bing, bada boom. And this is the... Okay, so it only takes resources off of my person. Not sure Chang gets along with Penta, so they might avoid Onyx. Yeah, true. That's a good point. Didn't think about that. It's so rough, dude, because it's like, I really wish... Once upon a time, and Andy, I'm sure you remember this. Once upon a time, before there was like all these splits, there were places where like all of the creators and role players were in the same place, all role playing together.
I hope you are satisfied
and
with the quarters
beautiful stuff
available
happened.
to you.
And then there was like a great divide, and everyone like decided to go off in different ways, and it just keeps continuing to happen. It's just, it's so tough, dude. If you get everybody in the same, I mean, it's almost impossible. If you could get everybody in the same place, goddamn, it would be amazing. Night, Desi. Have a good one. Girlish, have a great one. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, but who knows? You know, maybe they will try it, maybe they won't. I have a lot of faith in DW and Wise Guy, and I actually do really like Penta and his roleplay. Like, I know he's like a very divisive kind of guy, like people either love him or hate him. But I think he's got pretty good takes on roleplay and like a good pulse on a lot of things. Like I would say like 90 to 95% of his takes I usually agree with.
That this tree predates New Atlantis.
So I don't know, man. I got a lot of faith in the place. I hope it freaking
is
an amazing spot for sure. Maybe I'll just huff and copium. The grass is greener thing. You never know. Every place is gonna have its own bag of issues, I guess. Back in my day, yeah, a lot of people used to play on a server called Family. Family RP, and like a lot of people were on that server before it split up. That was one of the places. I don't know, a lot of servers have been through this with like a period of time where like a lot of people are in the same place, and then drama happens, and then there's like a split. Yeah, it was years ago, man. Years ago.
Having a good one?
Alright, we're gonna dump all that stuff in that safe, because I think what you can do is, and I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you can dump all the materials in that safe, and then you can use that safe that's bottomless to hold all your mats, and then you can craft from your ship still using that safe. Don't quote me on that. We'll find out.
Recycled air. Just isn't the same as the real thing.
Either way, I was talking to Shazam actually pretty recently about trying Prodigy and giving that a go. See if it's a good time. Trying. I mean, I definitely would. I really want to try Onyx or Onyx. I don't know what exactly. Yeah, the announcement was nice. Like, I don't know if you saw me post in general chat, but I like was wondering if they were gonna make any announcement about it, and I posted in general chat, and I was like, "What's the deal? Are you guys gonna like address this, or is anything happening?" I mean, we're still waiting on like the criminal mechanic update from like 2 weeks ago, or whatever. Oh, that happened recently? Is there an old thing that just happened? Oh, beautiful. Today. Just now. We need to remove any cash from these accounts and put back a personal account by this Saturday. As on Sunday, we will carry out the reversion of the old system. That's a good thing. That'll be good. That's good. Good sign. Sure. Autober probably has invested so much time in Ignite. Yeah, that's what also stops people from trying something new out. And you know, I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, trust me, you want to talk about invested a lot on Ignite. We've invested quite a bit. We've been on the server for like, you know, 3.5, almost 4 months now, or whatever it's been. Definitely over 3 months. And, probably like 4 months now, honestly. And we've done a lot of fun, cool things. So it's not like ideal trying to go somewhere else and play, but sometimes you gotta just try something else out.
I just think I need to go all in.
Hard to give that up. I
don't
feel
want
you,
to waste
man.
my
Trust
time
me, I feel you.
struggling to get to middle management.
Sounds like a bad idea to me.
Anyway, I just keep my options open. I think as anybody should. I think that, you know, you definitely don't want to burn bridges and you want to keep your options open so you can play anywhere with anybody, because not everybody plays in the same place, and we got a lot of friends in a lot of places. And sometimes you want to play with some different people, keep things fresh, all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, in a perfect world, everybody would be on the same server. There'd be one massive server. And everybody would be on the server. And there would be no drama out of character. Only drama in character. And everything would be fair. And people would abide by the rules. But we don't live in that world. Unfortunately, we don't live in that world. But could you imagine the stories in the RP? It'd be pretty freaking cool, man. Pretty freaking cool. There is. It's called life. Maybe it's good we mix it up. Play games with our peers outside of roleplay. Get to know each other. One thing I wanted to check out World's End. It's just the 1985, but it's so unique. What's World's End? I'm not sure I know anything about it. Anyway, it is what it is, chat. You know, we'll see what happens. Hope for the best. Yeah, that's pretty clear. We've tried a couple times to get this guy to play other games with us, and we can't break him away from GTA. We had an amazing night together. Baldur's Gate. We swapped pants, swapped underpants. Measured dongs on forearms.
You're out there a lot, right? In space?
You know?
Just do us all a favor and never turn into one of those spacers.
But hey,
Scum of the galaxy.
we gave it a shot. Man, to be fair,
Every time I've
been addicted to GTA myself
I'm
too,
reminded
dude.
of the importance of Constellation's contributions to exploration.
Been freaking crazy. World's End is a GTA server that's a cross between DayZ and GTA. The NPCs are zombies. What? Okay, that sounds pretty crazy. It's a thing? I'm trying to be Rick Grimes. Or no, I'm trying to be Shane, actually. I don't know about you guys, but early Walking Dead was pretty freaking good. Maybe I'm trying to be Meryl. Shit. Damn it, now we're gonna have a random plant in the middle of our room. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, our lucky boots. So now that I have all of my resources from my ship and me on there, should be able to just craft from my ship directly and still use those resources, hopefully. I got up to season 6 and stopped. Yeah, I think the last thing that I watched in Walking Dead was the end of the Negan arc. Once like the Negan arc was over, I was like, all right, to me that's like the big bad. I'm good. This guy stays up till 5 a.m. To be fair, in the past, I used to stay up till 11 a.m. Just to run into you and Gibbon and roleplay with you guys, and I would do it off stream for multiple days in a row, just because I wanted to see and hang out with you guys. And I wanted Tony in the crew so bad. I wanted Tony to be a part of what we were doing, dude. We'd stay up, try and get him away from the Italians that he hated working for. Oh my god. Some of you guys don't even know Tony's life before we started working together. Tony would stand around and be in longer meetings than I would be, and it would just be Italians complaining back and forth to each other. And he'd be like, dude, I gotta get out of this. Like, I can't do this anymore. And then the Italians would run their big mouth to somebody, and then they would get shot up. And then we baited 8K from them. They still owe us. We've put 2 different organizations out to go put a hit on that guy to go collect the AK-47 they owe us. But yeah, that was pretty beautifully crafted. First time we ever met Tony, I think it's on one of the VODs that plays, I'm pretty sure. First time, maybe not, but it should be. Pretty sure. First time we ever met Tony was outside of a pawn shop. We met him from a character named Safe Khan, who was a criminal who was stealing cars who we knew. So a mutual criminal, whenever Kenny was still a criminal and robbing houses. That's how we met Tony Forelli. And he used to go by Mr. Forelli. A lot of people knew him as Mr. Forelli, not Tony. And Khan was calling him Tony. So we met Tony outside of a pawn shop, and I think we went for a ride together. And this was like right on the cusp of Kenny going to become clean. Like he was making the choice on whether or not he should go clean and he should become a lawyer.
Good to be back on board.
8K and an AK was wild, yeah. Pretty good negotiation there. Pretty good buttering up. Yeah, me and Khan robbed a house. It was Khan's first house ever to rob, I think, or something like that. And we robbed the house with a Porsche. We test drove a Porsche, and Khan parked it in the driveway. And we went and robbed the house. So that was good fun. And the cop rolled up actually, and then yeah, we told him that we were moving out. We were helping a friend move out, and the cop let us go. And it was hilarious. It was freaking great. Anyway, so we met Tony, and it was like right before we became a lawyer. We were about to take the bar exam. We were about to do all this stuff to step into the clean life. And I was so hesitant to do it because I knew what I was going to be walking into and giving up. And so we actually put an insurance policy in Tony. I was like, look, I want to tell you how to do all of these things. I want to teach you all of this stuff and all this crime, so if shit goes sideways, or something like that, I'll at least have you as like an insurance policy, like, et cetera, et cetera, basically. We explained it. It made sense back then. And, basically we were like showing this guy a lot of love. And then we didn't see each other for like weeks, like 1 or 2 weeks or maybe 3. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. There was a period of time where I didn't see Tony at all. And that's when Tony was getting involved with the Italians. And then one day we were ready to bring Tony in and start doing more stuff together. And we were having this meeting with the Italians to try and sell them this house location that had moved. And we were on the cusp of figuring out LSD. And I was telling Chop, I was like, I want this guy in. And I was like, I'm going to bring him in or whatnot. And, you know, Tony helped us set up the meeting with the Italians to get the money and all this stuff. And then we made the offer. We were like, Tony, we want you with us. You know, you don't have to be with these Italian guys anymore. Or I think it was more like, if you ever want to leave and are not happy with, you know, doing what you're doing, let us know. And then Tony was like, yep, fuck these guys, I'm out. Helped us set him up for 8K and an AK. We wheeled and dealed, and then we brought him in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was like no hesitation. He was like, yeah, I don't want to. He's like, fuck these guys. Because like they had just gotten shot up for like running their mouth to somebody. And like they were making Tony do all of the work. Like in their organization, they would just stand around and like complain about being Italian or something. I really don't even know. And Tony was so fed up with it, dude. He couldn't take it anymore. He's like, dude. He's like, I cannot. He's like, I can't stand it. These guys say the same stuff all the time. And then in turn, Tony like wanted to kill him. Then he was like, you know, frick these guys, I really want to kill him. He's like, I can't stand him. Or whatever the case may be. I couldn't exactly remember what. But they would basically have Tony do all of the work. All of the hard work. And I think the last straw was the fact that they didn't tell Tony. Like, Tony was the only guy doing house robberies up to that point and providing for that organization. And whenever we sold them the new house location, we didn't tell Tony because we figured that that guy would tell him. And they didn't tell him. And Tony's like, well, what the fuck? How am I supposed to do work when I'm the only one doing work if you guys aren't going to, like, tell me what the hell I'm supposed to be doing? Or where I'm supposed to go, like the new spot. And we saw him, like, the next day or something, and he was like, yeah, they didn't even tell me where the place was, and I'm the only one robbing houses. And to us, that was a problem because we told them, like, it was $8,000, and you had to go to the first AK that came out of the houses. And they were like, deal. And then Tony's like, yeah, I'm trying to rob houses, I'm trying to do crime, but they haven't told me where it's at. And I was like, you know what? Hop in the car, I'm gonna show you. So you can actually, like, you know, help us get that AK. So we showed them where the houses jobs were, and then they, like, found out that Tony had the information, and they, like, got mad at him for it or something, that the fact that he also had the information didn't have to pay for it, even though they should have been the ones to tell him. I don't know, it was a weird thing. And then from then on, Tony was like, fuck him. Went to a new place here in Seoul. How much fuel do I have? 50, I guess. Apparently they followed me that same morning whenever you went to go get a house robbery. Yeah, who knows, maybe. Either way, Tony was pretty much looking for an out, and that was like easy out for him. Yeah, I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Yep, I was planning to I was planning to become a lawyer for, like, really soon, and I hadn't been a lawyer yet, and that's when we talked to Tony. Now I'm looking at a first degree.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Oh yeah, the first time we ever met Gibbon, he, like, thought we set him up or something. Like, I'd been in the server for like 2 months at that point, and had not been shot up at all. Literally within 2.5 minutes of hanging out with Gibbon, we got in a gunfight and I was shot up. It was crazy. And yeah, he like was super worried about us. He's like, this guy set me up. He like came to give us a story, and then was like thinking that I set him up. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you came to me, motherfucker. I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, I think that is right, yeah. Good times, good times. What am I doing? Donia, huh? Mars Launchpad. Wait a minute. Sol? What the fuck? This is our solar system. Neptune? Earth? What? Oh my god, what happened to Earth? It's like a desolate moon now. Oh my god. Wow. Mercury. Mars. Like Mars is a new place to live, huh?
I've spent more time exploring the Martian surface
looking
than learning about
good.
Sedona itself.
What kind of gun you got, huh? Like a pretty badass laser pistol. Got like a blue laser on the end, dude. Her laser pistol's not bad. What the frick? Okay, Sarah, I see you. You don't want none of this, though.
Martian sky.
I really need to activate my jetpack.
Frankly,
Get a jetpack action
surprised
going.
to find such a delightful spot in this rather drab city.
Oh, who do we got here, huh? These allies, enemies, huh? Come on, Sarah. Oh shit, can we steal this chip?
In the grab drive. Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run? There are no other surprises? Mid-five figures. 5 figures? 5?
Couple of different ships here. I'm trying to steal all of them.
Do it. I'll be at the bar. Find me when it's done.
We're on it, sir.
Anything I can help you with? Hey, what can I do for you? Nothing for us to do. If you're in good fun.
Okay.
Building Sidonia completely underground was a clever way of keeping the city shielded from the harsh Martian landscape.
Yeah, the music has got a really good way of creating a good ambience. ambiance. Really giving the adding to the environment.
Stay away from the sixth circle unless you're a minor.
What do you mean there's no one?
Don't come crying to me if anything happens.
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent in July?
Sidonia. Okay.
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
Tell me.
How's it going? Can I help you?
This is a whole new city with a whole new set of stuff to steal and a whole new set of quests.
Crime's at an
God
all-time
damn.
low around Sidonia.
You gotta be careful about going to a new city. You just get all these damn
I
quests.
believe we've got the best
I
mining
know you were
team.
counting on that Sidonia treasure bait. We'll find something else.
Yeah.
People always ask me what I think about
Just
mining.
kept making
It rocks.
friends.
So tired.
Yes. Yes, what?
Looking for a vanguard named Mawara.
He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea.
Track him down. Give us a patrol route, sucker.
Believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. And he's got a voice that carries. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
What in the fuck? Banning can speak on your behalf. What they will say is written next to their name. This guy lying out his ass, or should we get some experience for persuade?
Come on. Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. You gonna guilt trip me?
Oh, you can actually have your companions like you. Like, I think it said Sarah Morgan liked that. I'm pretty sure, right, chat? Possibly. So you can get like I wonder what happens if they like you more. Does that open up more dialogue options or more quests, or maybe they fight better or something? I don't know. Maybe you can like what? Marry your companion or something?
I want him found. I do. Alright, I give up. Just trying to earn a living here. Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love. Singing songs. All that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
Venus.
Okay, hello.
Go to Venus. Okay. Checked out Mars.
Can't believe we're still pulling up huge mineral deposits.
Getting the frick out of here. Going to Venus.
I thought it was just a couple of nests.
Man's our space king now? What? No. I was just saying Sarah Morgan, whenever she liked what we said. So she like obviously has been influenced by us and what we said. So like we can like gain favor with her for something. So she liked the fact that I tried to persuade them. And I don't know what that means exactly. Maybe that's gonna open up some other quest or some options. Like maybe to get the best weapon or the best armor in the game, you might have to gain favor with a certain companion. And that companion will then open up a quest to where you can go and find this armor or this weapon or something like that. How you liking it? You enjoying it? How far in are you? Jealous, man. I need to play some Baldur's Gate 3 myself. Greenwood!
Suppose I have time for a nap before we leave?
I haven't had a chance to ask him how he's been enjoying full time so far and not being having to go to the market all the time. Part of me just wants to fly there to just get the space opportunities of stuff happening. Where are all these guys? Can I scan them? Who the frick are you, huh? Oh, Jesus. What level's our ship? How do I tell what level our ship is? I've seen a lot of level 12s, but I have no idea what we are. I also want to get a really fast ship. Like a ship that I can just like blast off other places. Scan unavailable. Industrial outpost. That's it. Same time as we were planning for yesterday, about 3 p.m. CST, but we're doing it today. Which reminds me I need to get to sleep soon. What the hell's going on?
Hello, what do we have here? See that cluster of ships? Varun Zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent, the devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us. No idea. They appear and attack people seemingly at random. House Varun technically has diplomatic ties to the other factions, but the Zealots are outside of their control. Or so they say.
See Morara's ship anywhere?
No other ship readings in the area. And I doubt they'd be so calm if a Vanguard had flown by recently.
Well?
No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our Vanguard was heading to next.
So we need to get that beacon without being attacked. Mode of fire, the Zealots are a threat to the whole system.
Easy. 3 ships to hour 1. We cut down to minimal ship power and creep forward. They might not notice us getting closer. But yes, worst case, we fight our way through.
Minimize ship system power to avoid detection. Systems like weapons and shields are easier to attack. For maximum stealth, power down all systems except 1 or 2 bars into your engine. And stay as far away from enemy ships as you can. Get within 500 meters with the satellite beacon so that you can activate it. Well, I think we take them all down. Look all that. All right. Let's blast them.
Oh, great serpent, bless this communion that we may walk in Janan Derun's footsteps. That he jumped from the soul system out into the beyond and touched your magnificence. That he learned the truth of the shrouded.
Oh my god, they're 14s. Holy shit, they ripped us apart. I don't even know what level our ship is. How do I find that out? Ship. Frontier. Oh boy. Ship overview. Fuel 50. Registered value. Reactor, crew, jump, shield. I think we are gonna have to creep past these guys. I want to fight them, but I don't think we got what it takes. We're gonna find out. Wish you could look up without like moving the whole ship. Oops.
You have met your doom.
Wait. Through our ship like it's nothing. Yeah, this looks like a tutorial on how to use stealth.
Oh, great serpent, bless this communion that we may walk in Janan Derun's footsteps. That he jumped from the soul system out into the beyond and touched your magnificence. That he learned the truth of the shrouding, the coming eternal embrace. That you will reward the promised and cast the accursed into shadow.
How do I scan this bad boy? Fury! Fury, didn't you say you started Starfield recently? Or like it was starting, you started today or yesterday or something? How could I not like scan this thing already?
Everything around it was abandoned a long time ago, and the old star yards are crawling with spacers and other scavengers.
Nova Galactic Star Yard. No way we're headed to Earth. Okay.
There it is. Nova Galactic Star Yard. This is where the first interstellar ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running in forever.
Get finally out of that artifact. I'm gonna whack on the moon. See if the
Keep your
Moira's
weapons
there.
ready. Never know who else might be scavenging there.
Okay. Those star stations and ships can be docked with, allowing you to board them. You need to select the ship in your HUD and then fly close enough so the dock prompt appears. That was close. I almost just crashed right into this fucking shipyard. What the fuck? Why aren't you wearing your spacesuit? Is there air in here or something?
Steps in, and we're already looking at a corpse. Okay, it's not Vanguard Moara. Looks like spacers were scavenging around here and someone else came in and said hello. Oh, this won't be your last encounter with a spacer crew. They pillage abandoned facilities and shoot anyone who gets in their way. They're even less organized than the Crimson Fleet. Just countless desperate groups scavenging and killing to survive.
Okay. Yo, Cody, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Dude, there's a lot of dead people here, man. What the hell is going on? Give me the heebie-jeebies. Something's happening here. Yo, what the fuck?
Oh, you're going to regret this.
Oh my god, this thing is disgusting. Oh my god, this thing is so good.
Is a bit low end for them. Oh, come on.
Holy shit.
Blew it. You're a damn joke.
Woo! Who next?
Come on.
Oh yeah, baby.
I'm sure they had something we can use.
Oh yeah, they do. Oh yeah, they do. Oh yeah, they do. God damn. Oh, we just get a purple suit? Okay. Getting the money. Which way? Oh my god. Purple's out the ass.
Cowards.
Which way we came in? This way, I guess.
Let's see if they've got anything worth doing. Something out there.
Who next? God, we are just melting
Oh well,
people.
I guess they're gone.
I legitimately can't remember which way we came in. I think it was this way. This minigun's insane. Oh my god, this minigun's insane. Woo! God damn.
Is it really necessary for you to drag around all that gear?
Oh yeah, it is. You'll understand one day. You'll understand one day. God damn, dude. Talk about some power. So this UC suit is still more durable. This thing is pretty fucking good. Bowstring resource all resources weigh 25% less. Ooh, that's nice. Nice. Hacker's Navigator space helmet. Negative 15% incoming energy damage. That's strong. Plus 2 max auto attempts that can be banked while hacking. We gotta get. I don't know how to hack yet. We haven't really unlocked the ability to hack yet, Chad. This thing kind of looks cool. Our UC Space Marine suit is still fucking badass. Oh, okay. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Doesn't really fit our outfit. You get to stop by home. There's something I want to talk to you about. Nothing urgent, but I would like to see you. Notes from Dad. When did we get this? When did we get a note from Dad? Already carrying so much shit. Oh, yeah, didn't we get weapons too? This is something we picked up. This rescue axe is not bad. Most everything else they have is pretty shit though. Probably need to give her a bunch of loot. Leads out to the shipyard. That's supposed to be where we came in from, huh? Yeah. Definitely need to invest in like being able to carry more. Sure. Okay, can I cook anything? I've never done any cooking yet. I want to cook stuff. I want to make shepherd's pie. Carrot, spice, and red meat. So I guess we have another quest we gotta go get from our dad after we join Constellation. What it sounds like.
Have anything valuable?
I hate that toilet paper tubes look like digipicks. It takes a lot of food. $60 for XP gain, that's pretty huge. Hey, Hailstones is going.
Might as well take what we can.
Damn right. Loyalty to crew, I get it, but screw that. Beg, borrow, steal, kill to get the Dinabola IV. The secret outpost we're trying to crack. Once in a lifetime opportunity. You will regret it for the rest of your life if you don't get your ass over here. Did I finish One Piece? I did. I finished the one. You talking about One Piece live action? One Piece 2023? I did. I liked it a lot. This is the best way. I think it's not great. It's got definitely room for growth. But did I enjoy it? Yeah, definitely. I kept having to press play. I couldn't help myself. I kept pressing play. I wanted to see more. The characters definitely grew on me over time. Do I think that they're the best fit? I couldn't tell you that. I don't know about that. But they did grow on me over time, for sure. I think there's something there. I'm not gonna say it's a masterpiece or it's great by any means. It's good, but there's something there for sure. There is something there. It kept getting me to come back and press play. Other people are liking it, and then they're watching it, and they're in turn wanting to see more of the story and watching One Piece. So there's something. I think there's definitely room for improvement, for sure, in a few areas. I wouldn't say I'm 100% sold, but would I watch the second season? You bet your sweet ass. So yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed watching it for sure. Even if it was a guilty pleasure, even if it was just because I was a One Piece fan going into it. I definitely enjoyed it. I think you already fucked up. Season 2, here we come, whenever it comes out. Yeah. I don't know. There was definitely things that left me wanting more. Like, I think that there could have been some better acting. There could have been some longer fight scenes. There could have been possibly some better actors. But at the same time, you know, did I enjoy and did they grow on me? I think Nami grew on me the most, if I'm being honest. Okay. Whew. Yeah, the live action, the One Piece 2023 or the One Piece live action is like a live action version of the actual show, which is an animated series, an anime. Count, how's it going, man? Good to see you, brother. And while it's not the best thing I've ever seen, it was super enjoyable, and I feel like I'm biased because I love One Piece, so I was probably gonna like it no matter what. There are definitely things
carry all that junk?
there are things I have an issue with. You know, there are some things I definitely would like to see be better. Like, I'd like to see better special effects. I'd like to see a little bit longer fights. I'd like to see some better acting. I'd like to see some better writing. But what they did have was solid enough to keep me wanting to press play. Like, I kept finding myself wanting to press play over and over again and watch the next one. And I really did enjoy it. So there is some magic there. There's what they have, the formula that they have. Something is going on that it's working, to say the very least. But, you know, I'm excited to see what happens next. I'm excited to have more people get hooked on One Piece. And look at the Fallout poster almost. Should be a good time. Gonna be fun stuff. Let's see where the thing goes. All right. Cool.
You're going down.
Suit's looking badass, dude. We got some sweet gear, man. We left that planet. Stole a lot of badass gear, a lot of badass guns. We're real lethal right now. That's for damn sure. Very lethal. We hit level 8 though, so let's level up. Dark Skull, thanks so much for the raid. Much love. Definitely room for improvement. I would say some characters should have had a different role, but otherwise I couldn't stop watching. It's definitely something you get into as it goes along, the different characters that comes into play. I feel as though they left a few bits blank where they could have added a little bit more into the scene, regardless. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. Someone who never watched the anime, would you recommend I watch the One Piece on Netflix? Yes. Everyone that I know that has watched the show has enjoyed it enough, going into it with an open mind, obviously, has enjoyed it enough to where they started watching the show after. So like Jones, for example, has never seen the series. He's not really an anime guy at all, but he liked the show enough to where he was like, man, I want to see what happens next. I'm hooked. I gotta find out what happens now. So, that's pretty cool. We gotta get more carry weight. It's gotta happen.
I think you need to get rid of some of that gear.
Not even a chance, lady. All this money is mine. Saw it and shied away thinking I would be cheating not watching the originals. I don't think that at all. I think that, you know, you might watch it and then be like, man, I really want to find out what happens in the story, and then give it a chance yourself. And at least that's what I'm hoping for. Like everyone I know that has watched it has pretty much enjoyed it and then wanted to find out more. So I'm hoping that you'll watch it and then you'll be like, man, I really love the story, because I stand by the statement of One Piece is one of, if not the greatest story ever told. It is a hell of an adventure, and I literally have experienced every emotion watching this damn show. So give it a shot. Maybe it's for you, maybe it's not, but I promise you it'll make you a pirate. You'll want to become king of the pirates and chasing the Grand Line dream just like Luffy. That motherfucking show, man, I'll tell you what. It's great. It actually is great. Search and rescue key. Interesting. Okay. Oh my god. Got all these digipacks.
You son of a bitch. People call me Kenny Conway. I'm a Bush.
Yo, Serial Mom. Thank you so much for the 3 months. Welcome back. And Count, it's good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good.
There's a huge difference between being prepared and carrying too much.
You worry about what you do, I'll worry about what I do. I'm enjoying the anime so far. My friends made me watch it for the first, maybe watch the episode. Wait, my friends have made me watch the first episode 3 times. Oh god, that's not great. Yeah, you gotta tell them not to do that. What the hell's going on there? You get better each time, about the same. Friends found out I was watching it, wanted to watch together, then his other friend got mad we didn't wait for him. Oh god, yeah, you're never getting through that. You gotta be like, listen guys, this is a me thing for me. I'm watching it on my own time. I'm watching it in subtitles, because that's the best experience you're gonna get. Trust your pal Gooch on this. The voices are better. Passion is better. And I'm gonna binge watch the hell out of these things and stay in bed all damn day and go on an adventure. Halfway through the workday. Nice, nice, nice. Hopefully work's going good for you. Yeah, it's tough to watch anime with the homies because of that exact reason. I mean, Yuri's being a great friend, but that's gonna get old real quick. So usually I just watch that shit on my own and slam through about 10 episodes in a row or more. Some days I swear I'd watch like 50 episodes and do like nothing else. And it's great, man. You just watching an amazing story unfold, taking a journey with a bunch of good characters. Sure, Mom. Thank you again. Yes, maybe watch the subtitles. It's way better. I promise you. I promise you. Trust me on this. You will get used to it. It will become second nature, and the voices will be better. The passion behind it, everything, it'll fit way better. You'll love it, and then you won't be able to go back. You'll be like, can't watch this any other way.
What the?
Fuck. Oh, this is contraband. This is some type of drug. This is illegal. Legal only in the city of Neon. Close time by 40% for 10 seconds. Well, 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 well. Casseroni rigatoni, where the hell you been my goddamn life? You know I need to go to bed if Cass is awoke. That's how you know you have been up too late around these parts. Anyway, yeah, I can't vouch for One Piece enough. And I can't vouch for watching it in sub enough as well. Also, have a filler list. Just go Google One Piece filler list and whip that up every now and then. Make sure you're watching canon and mixed canon, and boom, boom, bam, you're good to go.
Carrying enough clutter there?
You'll have a
or should we
badass
find
time
some
going on
more?
crazy adventure. Yeah, you're gonna have to watch. You definitely gonna have to watch without him. Like, see you suckers. I'm moving on past. I can't wait for nobody for this one. I think I'm running so weird right now because I'm over encumbered. Hey Kimchi, how's it going? Good morning. Busy, what's going on, by the way? Wait, did that Earl Grey overwrite my... whatchamacallit? Hopefully not. Doesn't stack, that's for sure.
Bring it on!
Alright, trying to gun these suckers down. Better hope none of those bullets hit me. Gonna be in for a world of hurt.
This is gonna end badly for you.
You don't want to know what I had to do to get this thing. We're almost out of bullets. It makes me sad. Jesus. The fuck? Alright. Finally time to use something else besides the minigun. Which goddamn that thing was badass.
I'm going to end you!
What the? Yeah, the minigun's a monster, man. It's crazy. Kind of running out of health packs, to be honest with you. Oh shit. Oh god. No! I don't know how far back we saved. I think I was around the ship. Okay. Now we cannot waste ammo. I should use these frag grenades. I've never even used one before. I guess we could try that.
Let's do this.
Oh, we're in combat, so we can't. That's fine. Ooh. That seems like a randomly spawned magazine, unless I missed that last time. It's real good. Another magazine to list. Moves so heavy. We got 6 frags. We could try and like... We could just see what it's like. Throw a flat, throw a frag. Sure, what the frick are you doing? How do I use this? Fuck. There's out here. Oh. Here, he just walking to talk to gas. He don't give a fuck.
You've got nothing. Nothing!
God damn, dude, that thing just rips him so bad. All of them. How come it wouldn't let me throw a grenade? What's up with that?
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
They ain't need nothing anymore, Sarah. They dead, baby. They dead as hell. Still, we need to figure out how to throw grenades, for sure. That equivalent would be. Yeah, no, I got it there. Whenever I tried to use it, it wouldn't swap. It'd only bring out my gun. Oh, G is grenade. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay, that's it. Time to sell some of your junk.
One man's trash, another man's treasure, Sarah. God damn it, come on. You're freaking around right now. it's gonna take us to a new area. Come back for this. Weapons workbench. Wouldn't mind modifying this minigun, to be honest. Okay. Not sure what I want to upgrade my stuff with yet, to be honest, but
God's sake. Drop some of that rubbish already.
You gonna have to live with it. You gonna have to live with it, Sarah. If you along for the ride, this is the ride. You can either stay on or get the hell off this ride.
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
Sarah, please. Blue goblins. Yeah, please, Sarah. Get your shit together. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I like this. The look of that. Oh, this thing is sweet.
This is Vanguard Moira. Sorry if I had to reclaim some UC property, but this whole star yard is overrun. I've patched up my ship, and I'm heading to Neptune. Going to put in another request to get the fleet out here to deal with these spacers. But until then, if any of you thugs are listening, I'm the damn ghost stealing your stuff in the night. Clear out while you have the chance.
He's almost daring the spacers to come after him. It's actually not a bad plan. Much much better odds destroying one of their ships than fighting them all at once here.
Oh god. Oh fuck. All right, I'm gonna save it here. I'm getting tired. I gotta go to bed, otherwise I could go through this whole fucking compound. Chat. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Day 53 was a lot of fun. Did a little variety. Did something different. I like it. I like it a lot. But I gotta get to sleep. Have even a chance at doing packages around the time we're supposed to. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the love. We're back to 4K, which is incredible. We've got 967 to go. We can do it. I believe in us. We close this out. Damn, that game is fun. That is a good time. I'm gonna get some sleep. I'll see you guys in the morning. The game plan is to be around at roughly 3 p.m. CST, and then frick around for a little bit, and then open packages, because around that time is right whenever the sweet spot of EU is around, getting ready for bed, but they're still around. AU is waking up, and NA is around just like Canada. So that's the game plan. I'm shooting to be around at like 3 p.m. CST my time in about 9 or so hours, something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna get some sleep. I'll see you guys then. I love you guys. Thank you again for all the support. Thank you for watching, all the good stuff. Don't forget to show me some love on the socials if you haven't, especially on TikTok. And we have a P.O. box if you guys want to send some stuff to the P.O. box. It would mean a lot to me. All right, until then, chat, I'll see you guys a little bit later. Love you. Good night. Oh, wait, hold on. Gotta get the VODs up. Give me a second here. Give me a second here. Give me a second here. I can't remember which VOD you guys were on. Let's do the one that we think is right before we became a lawyer. Maybe this one. We were watching the one with Jilly in it.
This is my cousin I tell you about, Nico. Welcome to America!
What's your name again?
Big Mouth Prick.
Better catches. Sit down.
He's no one
All right, enjoy, chat. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.
It's Nico.
All right.
Nico. That's it, Nico. Not Big Mouth Prick.
Never tell me anything.